And the same-sex marriage law in Maryland is one of several new laws which take effect across our region. Among them, restaurants in what was a dry town in Montgomery County are now allowed to serve alcohol. Life has always been slow and change even slower in coming in Damascus, Maryland, and that's the way people who live here like it. But a new law that goes on the books today will likely shake things up in this quiet town.
We had 2 great restaurants go out of business here because they couldn't have liquor, so the business goes elsewhere.
Dry Damascus is dry no more. The sale of alcohol has been illegal here since Prohibition, but in a hotly contested referendum vote, residents okayed new legislation allowing the sale of beer and wine in Damascus restaurants.
You're not going to see people from Germantown and Gaithersburg coming to Damascus just because we serve alcohol now. But we are having people leave the town of Damascus and go patron Germantown and Gaithersburg.
Randy Anderson owns the Music Cafe, one of just a handful of restaurants in town. Live acts perform here on the weekends, and up until now, his beverage menu has been for teetotalers. Now with the ability to sell alcohol, he feels he can keep up with his competition in neighboring towns. For supporters of the new law, it's about keeping Damascus dollars in Damascus.
I hope it'll help boost some of the economy up here and attract more restaurants because you don't have a lot of choices in eating.
One quirk in the law, alcohol can only be served to patrons who are seated at tables. No bar stools, that prohibits bars. Nevertheless, most residents, even those like Jerry Mader, who was a longtime opponent of alcohol sales in Damascus, think the new law will be good for the town.
Times have changed. When we first moved up here, it wasn't near as many people. So yeah, I voted for it this time.
Few other new laws coming on the books today in Maryland and Virginia. Maryland becomes the first state to ban arsenic in chicken feed. State and local governments in Virginia will now have a much harder time seizing private property for public use. And also in Virginia, insurance agents have to inform property owners if their policy does not include earthquake coverage.